Hi, everyone. I am so excited to be here with you, whether you're here at the live class or we're just going to go ahead and you're going to do it at a time when it is best for you. And I love that too, because then you're able to give to yourself at the exact time that you need a restorative and meditational practice. So welcome. And hopefully you have with you a blanket, and you also have at least one blanket, and you have a bolster. And if you don't have, that's a bolster. And if you don't have a bolster, maybe a couple of pillows, just make it work for you. 2 yoga blocks is good as well, and a strap. And you can make do with a lot of these things. Like I also have a chair over there. So if you don't have blocks, you can use a chair. So just kind of gather things in your home that will make do. And you can always pause it, those of you who are rewatching it again, and then quickly grab it if you don't know when we're in the moment. Okay, so let's go ahead and cross our legs or sit up nice and tall, either on a chair or, on a couple of blocks. And just start to close your eyes. If you're just going to come into the center of your being and allow yourself to just kind of drop from the head space, the busyness of the head, and into the heart. And we'll go ahead and take a deep breath in through the nose and gently let it out through the mouth. That's it. Another deep breath in through your nose and gently let it out through the mouth. Yeah, one more. Deep breath in through your nose and gently let it out through your mouth. Amazing. And just relax your neck, your jaw, and really relax your whole body. Relaxing your eyes. And your eyes could be open if you'd prefer it. Otherwise, eyes are closed. Relax your forehead. Go ahead and swallow. And just notice the areas of your body that may be talking to you because they're a little bit tight or they have tension in them. And just kind of get to know the body you're in right now by discovering these areas. Go ahead and take a deep breath in through your nose. And again, let it out through your mouth. All the way out. 2 more of those. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Good. One more deep breath in. And deep breath out. And we'll begin to breathe exclusively now, in and out through our nose. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Beginning to cultivate Ujjayi Pranayama, your breath with sound, your victorious breath. Nice. That's it. So that's the breath you're going to focus on for the whole time that we're together. The breathing is going to help us drop into our body, our inner awareness even more. Of course, we're always going to be breathing, but we're consciously breathing, and there's a big difference. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Just feel that your belly is rising and your belly is falling. And keep breathing like that for a few more moments as I read to you a little poem as you sit there. And if it gets to be too much to sit, you can always lay down. Deep breath in And deep breath out. Tourist or pilgrim. Tourist or pilgrim. I stand on the edge of myself and wonder, where is home? Where is home? Oh, where is the place that beauty will last? When will I be safe? And where? My tourist heart is wearing me out. I am so tired of seeking for treasures that tarnish. How much longer, Lord? Oh, which way is home? My luggage is so heavy, it's weighing me down. I am hungry for the holy ground of home. Then suddenly, overpowering me with the truth, a voice within me gentles me and says, there is a power in you, a truth in you that has not been tapped. You are not blinded with a blindedness that is deep, for you have not loved the pilgrim in you yet. There is a road that runs straight through your heart. Walk on it. To be a pilgrim means to be on the move, slowly, to notice your luggage becoming lighter, to be seeking for treasures that do not rest, to be comfortable with your heart's questions, to be moving toward the holy ground of home with empty hands and bare feet. And yet, you cannot reach that home until you've loved the pilgrim in you. One must be comfortable with pilgrimhood before one's feet can touch the homeland. Do you want to go home? There's a road that runs straight through your heart. Walk on it. Walk on it. Walk on it, dear one. This is from Seasons of Your Heart by Macarena, and I won't say her last name because I will not say it correctly. It is spelled Wiederkehr. So as you sit here, feel that pilgrim within you, the one that doesn't take much luggage, if not any, with them. The one that is so happy for the simple things, your breath, the bird song, the way that your clothes feel on your body. Go ahead and bring your hands in prayer position, sitting up nice and tall, and feel an intention within you. Basically ask yourself, what do I need today? Why am I practicing today? Voice that to yourself if you find an answer 3 times to yourself. Go ahead and open up your eyes, release your hands down, and let's go ahead and bring the knees together, and we'll come onto all fours, hands and knees. So I'm going to move back to my yoga mat, and I'll meet you there. So you'll need 2 blocks, and I'm going to put them out in front of me, right ahead of my yoga mat. And you're going to have your bolster that can stay in the middle, like so. And we're going to bring our hands down. So we're going to have our fingers spread wide. So bringing your hands down. Bolster can stay there. It can be just touching knees. Fingers are spread wide. Hands are shoulder distance apart. And then just start to round up your spine. Exhale. Inhale, arch your spine. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, arch your spine and really drop your belly. Maybe move your tail back and forth. That's it. And then go ahead and round your spine again. Exhale. And then start to open out your knees, maybe even mat's distance apart, big toes touching. Bring the bolster down into a supported child's pose. And go ahead and just have your hands beside you. And your head can just turn one way, resting yourself down on your bolster. Letting go of any tension that may be in the shoulders, that may be in the lower back. Breathe into the lower back and really feel that you could be supported, like opening yourself up energetically to receive. So when we do that, it's almost like we just drop into the moment. We surrender, right? So surrendering is not giving up. No, it's just allowing things to be just as they are. So the tensions in the body, they're allowed to be there, right? So bringing your spotlight, your breath, your awareness to these areas and not asking them to change, but when we don't ask them to change, they just may change on their own. Deep breath in and deep breath out. And then gently turn your head the other way. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Breathing into the back of your neck. Breathing into your thoracic spine, your mid-back. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Soften your eyes. Allow things to just be right here, right now. There's nowhere to go to. Everything is happening right here for you. Breath in and breath out. Good. And then bringing your forehead down onto the bolster. Stretch your arms out in front of you. Spread your fingers wide. Very gently now come up, all fours, hands and knees. Remove your bolster off to the side. We'll use it again pretty soon. Now your knees are going to go further back than your hips are. And you're going to move into these circles off to the side, to the left, to the center, to the right, back towards your heels. So even if this is something you've done before, I want you to really get into it like you've never done it before. So you're really feeling each movement. You're really paying deep respect to your body right now. Often our body is just kind of thrown around with what our mind wants it to do, or sometimes we believe things that are not true, and our body takes the brunt of that. So right now, the body is in charge, and now hips going in the other direction, other way. You're allowing the body to take center stage. You're breathing into your body, all the cells in the body, energizing you. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Good. And then coming to center, go ahead and come all the way down onto your belly. Go ahead and stretch your arms out in front of you, forehead down. And then go ahead and bend your knees. Go ahead and point and flex your feet, pointing and flexing. Deep breath in and deep breath out. And then maybe some windshield wipers side to side. Move with your breath. There's nothing to achieve. All there is your pure awareness, your breath, your care for you. The healing aspects of the practice are present because you're present. Pointing and flexing, breathing and becoming more embodied. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Good. And now relax your right leg all the way down to the ground. Keep a bend of your left foot, pointing and flexing, pointing and flexing. And now bring this left leg all the way up to this side. It looks like this. Rest your head on your right arm. Allow yourself to get comfortable into this space. Really, what this position is all about is about creating space, physical body space, energetic space, and mind space. Follow your breath. Keep following your breath. Relax your shoulders. And if you do open up your eyes, you're focusing on one point with your breath. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Good. And then bring that left leg back behind you. Go ahead and bring the left arm out in front. Bend the right knee. It goes off to the side. Your ear rests down on your arm. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Soften your shoulders. Soften your back. Let your body know that it is time to rest and restore. You're letting it know just through your deep breathing, your mindful breathing. Breath coming in, and then breath going out. Inhale to exhale. Good. And then bringing that right leg back. Maybe you can look around and find your yoga strap and turn onto your back all the way over. keep breathing in and out through your nose because that's going to keep you present and in your body. Nice, everyone. Really nice. So my knees are up and I'm going to bring my strap to the ball of the right foot. I'm going to have my right hand grabbing onto the right side of the strap and my left hand grabbing onto the left side. My other leg, well, my knee is bent and the sole of the foot is on the floor. Close your eyes if it helps you focus on your breathing, and take a deep breath in and take a deep breath out. So you're going at about 60% of the stretch. You're not going to 100, right? Your 100% is with your awareness of your breathing. Yeah, so that's what is 100%. But your stretch is secondary. It's wonderful that you're stretching, but more you're practicing to drop from the doingness of what we are actually doing, which can be such a contradiction. But we're practicing to move into the beingness and the fullness of this position. So breath coming in and breath going out. Good. And now release your left leg all the way down. Have the right hand grab onto both sides of your strap. Take the right leg over to the right side. Gently, gently. Both legs are straight. Right elbow drops down. Yeah. And stretch out through the heel of both feet. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Good. And now bend that right knee. Bring the right leg all the way up and have your left hand grabbing onto both sides. Scoot your bum over to the right side, just an inch or two. Straighten up your left leg and take the right leg over to the left side. Your right side bum will come up and you're going to gaze over to the right side. Maybe that left elbow drops down. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Good. And now bend this right knee. Come on back. Release your strap on your belly for a moment. Let's practice pausing. Have both knees up. Bring your bum back to center and let your knees just drop into each other. Practice pausing and breathing into your belly, rising the belly up and dropping it down. Belly rising and belly falling. Nice. And then go ahead and grab your strap. We'll take it to the other side, bending your left knee, bringing the left leg all the way up. Right hand grabs onto the right side, left hand grabs onto the left. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Relax your shoulders. If it feels comfortable, you could drop that right leg down all the way straight. But more importantly, you're focused on your breathing. The stretch is happening, but secondary to the breath. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Nice. And now have your left hand grab onto both sides of your strap. Right hand can go on top of the right head, right leg out. Left leg goes over to the left side, all the way over. Maybe the left elbow comes down for support. And you're opening up through the inner groins, curling your toes back towards your face and deepening your breath. Inhale and exhale. Nice. Inhale and exhale. Good. And now bend your left knee, bring the left leg up, have your right hand grab on to both sides of your strap, scoot your bum over to the left side, straighten out the right leg, and with deep breathing, let the left leg go over to the right side. Right elbow is going to come down for support, and gaze either to the ceiling or over to your left side. You deepen your breath. In through nose, out through nose, in through nose, and out through nose. Good. Rest and restore, being gentle with yourself. That's right. And now bend the left knee, coming back to center. Release your strap to the side. Bring your bum back to center. Hug your right knee in. Interlace your fingers. Give that knee a good hug in. Let the left leg go all the way down, pointing and flexing. Both feet pointing and flexing, breathing, and noticing your body. And then releasing that right leg down. Change sides. Left knee comes in. Again, pointing and flexing. That's it, pointing and flexing. Nice. Good. All right, bringing both knees back in and gently rocking from side to side as a massage for the lower back. Not as a doing action. So yes, we are doing, but can you focus on your feeling of your lower back? Can you feel the sensations of rocking all the way, almost onto one hip, and then the same to the other hip? Really feeling each sensation as the body moves and grows and breathes. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Good. And now roll all the way over to your right side. Use the strength of your arms. Push yourself up. Grab your bolster. Bring your bolster back towards you. And we're going to bring the bolster to where it is behind our heart. So behind the heart. So it might take a little bit of effort to get this. So you also might need a blanket. So have it nearby because you might need it, and I'll show you why. So you're going to go back first, bend the knees, come all the way back. Now remember that this is over the heart, right? So you're really allowing your heart to open up. Palms are open. I like to bend my knees and really make sure that the bolster is behind my heart. Now, if you're finding it a little bit challenging to get your head back, that's when I would recommend rolling to the side, getting your blanket, and putting it underneath your head, right? So maybe you need just a little bit more support. Yeah, and that might feel like exactly what you need to be able to get into the position. Opening through the heart center. Deep breath in. Remember, the shoulders are off your bolster. Deep breath in and deep breath out. As you breathe, really feel that you are dropping into the shape of what you're creating. Sometimes there's some resistance to this, and that's okay. I want you to notice the resistance, but not react to it. Okay, so you might be noticing that your body's like, really? Are we really back bending? And you're like, yeah, we are, but we're doing it in a very mindful way. Deep breath in And deep breath out. Those of you who feel comfortable in this position, you may want to lengthen your legs all the way out, right? Relax them, maybe open the legs out wide, taking up space, truly just being right here, right now. With these restorative positions, the longer we hold them, the deeper we move into them, right? So with a restorative class, we may not do a lot of positions because we focus on really becoming the shape and marinating into it. So now in this position, I want you to focus on your belly rising and falling. And then when you're ready, moving that sensation to your heart and breathing into your heart center, relaxing your forehead, relaxing your throat, relax your lower back. Notice if it's still trying to lift you up into the back bend, and allow it to just be there, enjoying the back bend. Deep breath in and deep breath out. That's it. Few more deep breaths here. That's it. You have it. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Keep it going. That's it. Please continue. Breath in and breath out. You're doing so good. Marinate into this position now. Strong, soft, open heart, and strong, flexible spine. 2 more deep breaths here. All right. So very, very slowly, peel yourself up and roll yourself to the side, peel yourself up, and have your legs just in this like really open position. It looks like this. And bring your bolster all the way close to your hip, all the way close. Yeah, yeah, nice, really good. Take your time. And then turn yourself away from the knees. So turn away from the knees. Lift up out of your belly, lift up out of your heart. Enjoy your body as it very slowly makes its way down onto the bolster. So notice I'm kind of twisting away from my knees, but I am going to land down onto the bolster. And then some folks like to turn their head away from the knees, while others prefer just to turn their head at the same direction as your knees. Maybe do a little bit of both and see where you land. Deep breath in and deep breath out. In and out through your nose. And relaxing your fingers. The fingers kind of are a pretty good indication if we're kind of like clenching our fingers. It might mean that our inner body is feeling a little tense as well. So just see if you could relax your fingers Relax the back of your neck. That's it. Let your body know that it's safe. It's safe to come home inside. It's safe to let go and to be right here. Deep breath in, deep breath out. I am safe. I am welcome to be home in my body. It is safe to be in my body. I feel good when I'm in my body. I love being with and inside my body. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Really relax your belly, relax your neck, relax your shoulders and your arms. We let the body be in this shape right now. Inhale and exhale. And then very slowly walk yourself up. Use the strength of your arms. Press them down. Lift yourself up. And what I tend to do is just kind of cross my legs, sit up for a moment, practice the pause, feel the body. It might feel just vastly different. Like one side has had a chance to open, while the other side is just ready to go out and play, to be outside. So we're going to look down at our bolster now. We're going to pick it up. We're going to bring it over to the other hip. We're going to take the legs out, spread them out. So they're not really crossed, but they're just kind of laying out. That's it. Make sure the bolster comes straight up to your hip. Yeah, good. That's it. And then turn yourself away from your knees. Like draw the belly button in and up and keep your ribs in as you turn away. So you're twisting. Yeah. And then very slowly coming all the way out onto your belly, all the way down. And then turning your head to one side. And maybe you're turning your head towards your knees for a few breaths. Maybe you try turning away from the knees. Yeah. So you're just taking it easy on yourself. You're seeing where your body would like to land. You're not forcing your body to do something it doesn't want to do. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Relax your shoulders. Relax your face. Enjoy the quiet time. Your chance to be quiet. When we're in this beautiful, quiet, restorative time, it's amazing what comes up for us. It's amazing how we kind of get inspired with the silence, with the quiet. It's amazing when we just kind of allow ourselves some space, literally in the body and literally in the day to practice this, how much more productive we end up being. That's the funny thing about time. And the funny thing about yoga is that we really don't quite understand when we're so busy, how could we even fit in a few breathing exercises, let alone an hour of yoga? But when we do it, we are so energized and our vibration is higher And we are able to approach things with that high vibrational perspective. And that's what's the beauty of your practice. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Good. All right. Very slowly. Bring yourself back up. Very slowly. That's it. Get your bolster. You're going to bring it out in front of you. You're doing so good. We're going to get the blanket. We're going to bring the blanket on top of our bolster. And we're going to stretch the legs out to the side. Nice big wide straddle. That's it. Yeah. And we're going to press our hands down on our shins and our knees and lift, almost lean and lift heart, not head, heart forward, all the way forward. Lift up, relax feet because we're not flexing them. We're just really allowing them to be soft. That's it. So some of you might need a couple of blocks. So I'll show you. Keep these where they are. I'm going to get my blocks in case there are folks that do need to get a little bit more support. So they're out to the side, just in case. All right, so bolster comes up closer. Blanket goes on top, so you've got a little bit more lift. You're going to relax your feet, and you're going to start to crawl all the way out. Some of you might be feeling these inner groins like crazy right now. So if so, maybe you could come up a little bit, make sure you're right down on your sit bones. Maybe you're going to get your one block and you're going to bring it underneath your forehead. Some folks are going to come all the way out and then they're going to put the block down, or maybe don't even need block. Other folks are going to bring block underneath the bolster. See, check this out. It's pretty cool. So you're up higher. You've got 2 blocks, and then you're going to come all the way out and turn your head to one side. Relax your feet. Deep breath in and deep breath out. So when we surrender into these positions and we relax the feet, it's very interesting because there's certain areas of the body that will kind of rear its head. Like for me, when I started to lay down, I really felt my right inner groin not loving it at all. So I backed off a little bit, and then I allowed my breathing to move into that area. I moved towards the discomfort. Have you ever heard the only way out is through? So I moved towards the discomfort, but at a gentle pace. That might mean that you back off a little bit, right? And then you come back. You surrender by moving towards the discomfort. And that goes with anything in our life. If we're able to just kind of move towards what's kind of bothering us or doesn't quite feel right, if we give it a few moments of our time, it usually lets go of us. Deep breath in and deep breath out. All right. Very, very slowly bring yourself up. You're doing so great. Bring your knees or legs together. And now bring your bolster onto one of your legs. Yeah. Bend the other leg. Bring the sole of the foot to the inner edge. And can you notice, for me, my knee is up quite a bit. Some folks have their knee down, so they probably won't need to do what I'm about to say. If your knee is up like mine is, bring the block to where it feels comfortable for you, where it feels supported. And if it's too supported, then it won't stretch. So you got to kind of play around. Some folks will use a blanket for it. Yeah. Just to find the right height. Yeah. All right. So bolster comes all the way up to belly like this. This arm comes out onto the, yeah. And then we bring the other arm up towards the ceiling, towards the moment. You're probably already feeling the stretch, right? And then stretch your underarm. You can look down at it. Out, out, out. Come more forward. Come more forward. And then you might even grab onto toes. They just might be there. If not, that's not the goal. The goal is to focus on coming back inside your body with your breath, reaching up through the palm of your hand. You're turning it open. You're opening your heart. You're taking your head back. Yeah, back, back, back. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. You feel that side waist opening? Yeah, there's just this little muscle called the QL right in the lower, small of the lower back. If it's tight, like if we've been sitting too long, oh my goodness, that's what feels tight, right? So we're opening that up right now. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Now turn your palm down, the one that's above you. Go ahead and come up a little bit. Turn and try to twist away from your body. And now drop your both hands down onto your bolster. Drop your head down. Even think about, wow, how can I get my forehead relaxed a bit more so that I don't have to hold my head. So for me, I would get a block. I would bring it underneath me, forehead down. Because when we have our head rested down, our forehead rested down onto something, it's very calming for the nervous system. It kind of lets the body know that it's safe to rest and safe to really just be in the body. When we have to hold our head up all the time, especially in restorative positions, we're not quite surrendering. So see if you can really get into the position to surrender, to breathe, to feel, to be. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Deep breath in and deep breath out. All right. Very slowly bring yourself up. Just take a moment. Sit for a moment. Just right where you are. You don't have to change anything. Reorient yourself in the center of your being. Feel the effects of your practice up until this moment. Good. And then go ahead and take your legs out wide, the other leg in particular, changing sides now, bringing your bolster over to the other side, bending the knee, taking the sole of the foot in. Yes. Go ahead and bring the other, or bring the bolster, or rather, sorry, your block down to support your knee. Come more forward. So I've noticed that when we lean back too much, we kind of don't get into the sides of our waist. So come a bit more forward. Flex the toes out in front of you a little bit more. I'm not saying lefts and rights on purpose, just because everyone's probably doing different things. And then turn your palm open. And then turn the upper arm up, the palm open up towards the ceiling. Feel the lengthening that you're creating in the side waist. Deep breath in, deep breath out. take the arm out a little further, the one that's bottom, the bottom one. Yeah. Breathe into that, relax your neck. Notice if you're holding, and then turn your palm down, the upper arm. Maybe even turn your gaze down. Focus on that little area in your lower back that's stretching the most, that you're feeling the most. Be with you. Inhale and exhale. Go ahead and come up. Twist away from your legs. So kind of it's like you look behind you. Twist away, draw in the rib cage. Beautiful body as we bring the bolster in closer towards us. And we very slowly come out over the leg. This time you may want to get your block, put it underneath your forehead so that you can have something to rest on. Yeah, we want to rest our head. I read somewhere that our head, most heads are about 20 pounds. Could that really be true? Boy, that's a lot of weight on our dear little necks and our dear little shoulders, right? So when you rest your neck, when you rest your forehead, you're allowing the body to know that it's okay to rest, and you reset your nervous system. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Amazing. Amazing. All right, come on up. Good going, you guys. Bring your legs together, all the way out in front of you, all the way together. We still got our friend, the bolster, or you're using a couple of pillows. And now check it out. We do want to be on a sit bone, so I am pulling the flesh away from my bum bone and back. I'm pulling the flesh back and down. Now I feel more grounded, like my two bum bones are down. All right, bring the bolster closer to you, big hugs. Go ahead and take your hands out in front of you. Same thing, we're rounding up the spine, but we do want support on the forehead. Some folks might wrap up their blanket a bit, maybe use another blanket, maybe use a block. It's all happening. Forehead down and deeply breathe. And relax your feet. We're not actively stretching our hamstrings, but it's happening, right? It's just happening because we're in this position. Deep breath in, deep breath out. This is a very meditative position for us. This is a wonderful pose to do right before bed, relaxing your mind, letting go of your cares and your worries, at least for now. They'll be all there when you stop your practice. So why not give yourself a little vacation from all of that by being truly in the moment and focusing on sensation, on breath, the bird song, whatever's happening. Maybe there's someone in the kitchen doing some work, right? You're not really putting a name to what's happening, but you're allowing noises to be there. Maybe there's someone talking in the background. Try not to have any resistance to that. They're just inside your practice, but you don't have to be distracted by it because you're in your breathing. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Nice. So good, you guys. Come on up now and release your blocks to the side. Release your blanket to the side. And go ahead and have your bolster to the side. And we're going to lay down onto our back. So this is all restoratives today. We're going to bend the knees. We're going to come all the way down onto our back. Make sure there's no hair ties, nothing obstructing your neck. That's it. You got it. Maybe shimmy, shimmy, shimmy your lower back, your hips side to side. Just kind of give them a little shake out. Good. And now get your bolster. And we're going to do like a supported bolster bridge. So you're going to feel the backs of your heels just with your third finger. Your toes are pointed more in than your heels. And you're going to lift up your hips. It looks like this. And you're going to bring your bolster underneath you. Tailbone, lower back area. Palms are going to be open. Heart is lifted. Chin is away from the chest, just quite naturally. Relax your face. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Really let your bum relax onto the bolster. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. So for some of you, you're just going to be here. Like this is so good for you that you're right here right now. Others are going to bring feet just a little closer together. Bring your feet in a little closer and just lift up one of your legs all the way up to the ceiling. Allow yourself to feel balanced, that one hip is not up higher than the other, right? Even though your leg is lifted, your hips are the same energy down onto the bolster. And then releasing the other leg down, change sides, the other leg comes up, deep breath in, deep breath out, deep breath in, deep breath out. So good. And now maybe both legs come up, all the way up. Now, if you'd prefer to just take your legs up on the wall, that's good too. Yeah. Otherwise, you're just lifting your legs up high. Deep breath in, deep breath out. So having your legs up on the wall, that would be more restorative, right? Because you're not efforting to keep the legs up. So one is not better than the other, right? It's like children. How can you choose? One's not better. They're just different, right? So deep breath in, deep breath out. So if you do just have your legs up and you're on your bolster in the middle of your room, you're strengthening your core here, the deep core muscles, which help us get in and out of the car, which might sound really silly, but it's not. As we get older, we need to support these deeper muscles. And we also need to have a nervous system that feels like it's relaxed and that we're placed right into our heart so that we're not reacting to everything that happens in our lives. Deep breath in and deep breath out. And then gently release your feet down to the floor. Those of you who are already at a wall with your legs up, you can stay there. You don't have to keep going. You could stay there for Shavasana, not a problem at all. Otherwise, everybody else, you're going to lift up your bum. You're going to slide your bolster down, all the way down. You're going to put your bolster underneath your knees. Push it down, push it down. And if you're cold where you are, you're going to put a blanket over you. I am not cold at all, so I am not putting this blanket on, but I will put it here. Yeah, sometimes it's nice to have something heavy just on the pelvic floor. Maybe put something over your eyes. And just allow yourself to let go of your practice, right? So even now, the breath, your body now just breathes itself. It's like this beautiful, beautiful organism of breath that just breathes itself. You don't have to do anything. We're all such miracles. So allow yourself to relax your feet, relax your ankles, relax your shins and your knees and your thighs and the left and right side hip and your lower belly and your heart and your shoulders, left and right side. Relax your arms, your fingers, all 5 fingers on the right hand and all 5 fingers on the left hand. Relax your chin and your jaw. Relax your eyes. Let them fall back and into their home. Relax your head. Relax your whole being. Relax your whole body. Relax your whole body. As you lay here right now, I'd like to say a little Zen poem that's one of my favorites. Take with you what resonates, what doesn't, just leave it. Just leave it behind. If there is light in the soul, there is beauty in the person. If there is beauty in the person, there will be harmony in the house. If there is harmony in the house, there will be order in the nation. If there is order in the nation, there will be peace in the world. Just one person at a time. And that's you. So very, very slowly, moving your fingers and moving your toes, taking your time to come up into your seated position, either crossing your legs or sitting up on your bolster, on your knees. That's it. Good. Maybe you're sitting up on a couple of blocks. Just do what feels right for you in this moment. You've done so well today. Very good. So now, because we've been able to give to our body, now we might be able to sit even just for a little bit of time. And I want to give you the opportunity, if you really feel like you can sit longer, that you even decide if you want to just turn off the recording or turn off Zoom, those of you who are here live. But before we do, and you could sit longer or lay longer, but before we do, let's bring our hands into prayer position. Let's take a moment here to give thanks. Turn into your heart and give thanks to all the many blessings that yoga, awareness, meditation, and mindfulness bring to you and to all those with whom your life touches. Thank you so much for touching my life. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day, whatever you're up to. Bye for now. Namaste.